Hey everyone, this is Malius with the Baka Bros, and today I'm doing something a little bit different. I just spent about an hour recording some Minecraft story mode, and it recorded nothing but white. So I'm gonna have to redo that one, and to get a video out today, I had to think up an idea, and so I came up with something that probably no one ever cares about unless you're Tech Syndicate, which is, why do you vape? And what do you vape, / what equipment do you use? For those of you who don't know what vaping is, it is consuming nicotine or just flavor of some sort through heat, vaporizing a liquid, and instead of smoking. You know, smoking is bad and all that, whatever. So I wanted to quit smoking, and so I swapped to vaping, and it worked. So that's something that the FDA won't tell you because they can't get a cut of it. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some products I use. I'm not sponsored by anyone. Obviously, we only have 12 subscribers, so we have no sponsorships. But I would like to go ahead and show you guys what I use, and maybe some of you can perhaps quit smoking in the future if you want to. So I'm going to start with some flavors that I use. Right now I only shop with Mount Baker Vapor. That's my favorite. So I'm going to start with, I don't know, I have some stuff laying around. So sometimes, every once in a while, you'll get something like this when you make an order. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Now, this flavor is called Rob, which means we've been shopping here long enough to have some of the people who ship the products from Mount Baker Vapor to send us their favorite flavors. I don't know who Rob is, but Rob is like, hey, these dudes appreciate us. I like to leave them a nice note whenever I make an order. I'm always like, thank you, shipping and fulfillment department. We appreciate you. So Rob, in either shipping or fulfillment, sent me a flavor. This is kind of a strawberry flavor. It's zero everything that costs money. Actually, I guess it's nicotine. It's 50% PG and 50% VG. For those of you who don't know, PG, if you can see that, PG is the throat hit that makes it feel like smoking. So if you've never smoked before but you want to vape, I wouldn't go too hard on the PG, and VG is how much cloud you want to have, like how much vapor do you want to be able to exhale? 'Cause sometimes people have like vapor competitions and whatnot, which I think is totally stupid. But to each their own, whatever. I won't judge. So I'll put Rob aside. Next I have some Demon Energy. They obviously can't use actual company names, but if you open this and smell it, and if you taste it, it tastes and smells exactly like Monster. And they can't say that, but I can, because I'm reviewing it. I'm not a big fan of Monster, but Malinox is, so we got this for her. I have Wintergreen, which I think was free. So with every order, you get a 5 milligram bottle, even though this is a milliliter bottle. Even though this is a 10 milliliter, I don't know why we have this. I think it was just like a free sample that came with it. So that one will taste like green gum. This is Malinox's favorite right now, Extreme Ice. This tastes like blue gum, which in my opinion tastes like mouthwash, because, mouthwash, blue gum, it's kind of the same thing. And this has 4 extra flavor shots. You can see that. That means it's like freaking intense. You can like freeze vegetables with this or something. I don't know. I don't like it, but she loves it. I got more Demon Energy, handwritten. I'm not sure why it's handwritten, but it's awesome. I like the little personal touches, even if it is an error. Coconut, which for some reason neither of us really like. It does taste like coconut. I'm not a big fan of vaping coconut, even if I like regular coconut. This one, I guess, isn't terribly accurate. But my favorite here, Malius flavor. I custom order my own flavor. I have a preference for what I vape as far as taste, because right now, as you can see, I've managed to, let's see if I can see it, 0 milligrams nicotine. I've managed to quit smoking, so I'm at 0 milligrams. So this is purely for flavor and because it's fun. It starts at, I think, 24 milligrams for nicotine. Starts at about 24 for maximum. That's like if you're smoking 2 packs a day and require, or maybe more than 2 packs a day and require ultimate nicotine at all times, and you're like a super smoker, then you would probably start with 24, and then it goes down to like 18, 12, 6, and 3. So I was never really a big smoker, but I was like, since I am a smoker currently, I'm gonna quit, and so this is what I swapped to, and it was amazing. The one thing I really like about Mount Baker Vapor is that they ship like hours after you order if it's still during business hours. Even on the weekends, they ship in like no time flat. I've never had an order be less than 3 business days out. Even if you don't pay for 2 to 3 business days, they're super quick, which I very much appreciate. Now, the equipment that I use is the iTaste MVP. This is actually the 2.0 version. I don't know anything about the 2.1 or the new 3 version, so I don't know what to tell you about that. This is the push to vape button. Underneath, it's got output for charging things like phones, because this works as a power bank if you want it to. It's freaking huge-ish. I guess you could probably get 2 or 3 full cell phone charges off of this, or vape for like a week or so, depending on how hard you go. It's got an on-off switch, power input for charging it, and on the side it actually has an LED screen. And this shows how many hits you've taken since, I don't know, since it last died or since you last charged it. I don't remember. And you can change the power and resistance. I think resistance is that. So if you know anything about, electricity and power and batteries, then this makes a difference. Basically, the higher the power and the P and the U, the more power it gets to the actual heating element inside here-ish. And basically, you can burn out the coil somewhere in here. It's really timey-wimey and technical sciencey stuff, so that I don't really understand, even though at one point I was an electrician for aircraft. I was just an apprentice, so don't go crazy and be like, how do you not know that if you were an electrician? Anyway, it does do stuff, and if you hold one of these down while it's showing, these are the settings that I prefer with the mouthpiece that I use. I like P to be at 6.5, and I like U to be at 4.1-ish. It doesn't really make that much of a difference, as long as you don't turn up too high, and then everything will taste like an electrical fire, which is, no fun for anybody. So this originally came with a mouthpiece. I don't know if Malius will let me steal hers or not, but it's ugly and rotatable, and anyway, so this is a beauty ring. If you really want to call it a beauty ring. I don't think it's that pretty, but I guess it's prettier than this. I haven't made a decision yet. But it's only there to cover up if you use a smaller clearomizer. I'm going to get so much hate for this, but I don't care. This is just, to have something done. I'm being productive, damn it. Can I see that? Alright, this is Malius' setup. This is what comes with the iTaste MVP 2.0. This glass clearomizer with this wobbly head. I didn't like it because I could never get an accurate flavor for what I like, and also it was never a warm vape. It was always a cold vape. By the time the vapor got all the way up, it was chilly, and it's just like breathing in air of a flavor that you like in a not pleasant way, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, this is awesome if you like it. It sucks if you don't, whatever. So this is, I don't remember what it's called exactly. I think it's just the iClear Clearomizer 3.0 or 3 milliliter. I don't really remember. I don't have a spec sheet in front of me, forgive me. But what I like to use is this is a new one that hasn't been opened yet. You can even see inside of it they've got the like the cotton that does the thing it does. I don't know, it's like a wick. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not a scientist and I'm not a vape fanatic. I just thought this would be an interesting video if anybody gave a shit. So this is a I think it's Inokin, which the original kit that I got was an Inokin. Try to reach over here. Oof. Here's the battery. I wrapped it in electrical tape because I'm allergic to nickel, and it would hurt my hands after a little while. I'd get little blisters or whatever. So that's the original Inokin. battery, but these are the Anakin, I think, iClear 16 Clearamizers. This is what I prefer because it still has a warm vape. You know, by the time it gets through here, somehow it's still magically warm / hot if you do it too hard. So yeah, that's what I use. I'll go ahead and tell you about the flavor that I customized. The Malius flavor, if anybody cares, from Mount Baker Vapor, is currently 0% nicotine, even though sometimes when I'm drinking, I wish that it was like 3% or 3 milligrams like I used to get, just for that little bit extra buzz or whatever. It's 0% extra, 0 extra flavor shots, 80% PG, and 20% VG, so less vapor, more throat hit. This is like a 50-50 ratio that you've got to change up. You know, you only get 100% between the two, is what I mean. So my flavor of choice is a custom flavor, and this is a 30 milliliter bottle. I like to order them in 30 milliliters. They usually last till the next paycheck, or, you know, hopefully the whole month, but whatever. So my flavor of choice is, it is menthol, regular menthol, not wintergreen, not blue gum, just regular menthol, like straight up mint leaves, or, you know, how a regular menthol cigarette should taste if it weren't full of burn and like burning chemicals and shit. So it's you get like 5 choices, and for the 30 milliliter bottle you get to choose I think 6 flavors with 12 parts, something like that, with Mount Baker. So what I do, I think I do 3 parts menthol, and I use 1 part mango, 1 part pineapple, and 1 part pink lemonade. So if you guys are curious what my clouds smell like or taste like, if you're vapors, you can go order a custom flavor that is 2 to 3 parts menthol with pink lemonade, or just regular lemonade, I guess. It's the same thing. I'm not really sure if there's a difference. Pineapple and mango. And that's what I prefer. Anyway, so when you guys see me twirling this around and smacking my face with it, or slamming it on the table, making explosions in the mic, even though my mic is fully padded, you'll be like, oh, I know exactly what he's tasting right now. They're tasting, whatever. I don't know why Malinox is laughing at me. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know anything about iTaste MVP 1, and I don't know anything about iTaste MVP 4. I got this on flash sale because they just put out the number 3, and this was on sale for like $25 for the whole kit, and so I got us both one. I'm not sure what else to say about that, and I hope you guys don't hate how boring this is. Anyway, peace. Hello everyone, this is Malius with the Baka Bros, and tonight I'm going to show you how to whitelist your favorite channels on YouTube if you prefer to use AdBlock to block all of the craziness on the internet. I personally use AdBlock for pretty much everything, unless I find a channel that I really like, in which case I will whitelist the YouTube channel and endure the ads to support the channel. So if you, as a bonus for those of you who stuck around this long and were curious what's going on here, my nails change size, you know, whatever. I don't know what I like. I just change by day. But my tattoo is supposed to be of a piece of paper, and it's like torn out of a little note page. My memory used to be so bad, as far like I was under so much stress and stuff back in the day, that I couldn't remember anything I was supposed to do from day to day. So my tattoo is a $50 tattoo, so it's super shitty. Eventually, I'd like to get it fixed up and niceified by someone professional. But I slapped $50 down at a tattoo parlor, waited in line, and I was like, "This is the shit I want." He's like, "Dude, that's so original." Anyway, so I didn't get straight lines. I didn't get finished lines. It's just, if I remember the name of the shop, then I would critique them harshly. Anyway, it's still a pretty cool tattoo in my opinion. I still get compliments on it. People are like, "What is that?" And I was like, it's a piece of paper so I can write stuff down. I can grab a Sharpie. I can grab a Sharpie and be like, buy eggs. You're dumb. See how easy that is? And just as long as I can't remember to bring a Sharpie around, I can make myself a shopping list.